All right, what's going on, you guys? We're back in San Francisco today, and I just finished wrapping up an episode talking about how I set up my Xpro 2. But I want to go around today really and just make some street photographs. I'm gonna strap a GoPro on top of here, and we're just gonna do a classic straight up Fujifilm Xpro 2 street photography day here in San Francisco. And hopefully we get a banger by the end of the day. So yeah, let's get suited up, you guys, and let's hit the streets. All right, we got the GoPro on. We're gonna walk around now. I think I'm gonna start off maybe in black and white. I don't know, I've been on a black and white kick these last couple of days, and I don't know, weather kind of permits for us, so I guess we're gonna start off here with the black and white film preset. We get on this one, right? Yeah. Do you guys have iced coffee?
Yeah. What size would you like?
Just medium, please. Just straight black if you have. It's okay, no worries. Thank you, then. I appreciate it. All right, thank you. Alright, you guys, so it's been rough the first maybe 10-15 minutes of shooting. So I kind of have to shift my mindset from photographing, beautiful scenes, really beautiful lighting conditions, to photographing emotions, photographing stories, things that are unnatural. And it's a little bit harder to pick out because when it's overcast like this, it's forcing you to kind of find the small little details that will bring out a story in your photography. So we're gonna keep on trying. We're not gonna give up. The day is still young. And hopefully we transition again from just photographing scenes to telling more story. Sit down. Good pup. Good puppy. Okay, bye. Whew. All right, guys. So today was definitely one of those days where I just couldn't get into a flow state, or I couldn't find like a theme in my street photography. And as frustrating as that was, honestly, I'm grateful that today happened. I was able to get out there and make some photographs. I think I have a couple in there that, you know, would be good for this video, but nothing that is a banger. And I always try to remind myself that, you know, with street photography, you're not always going to be, you know, consistently performing at a very high level, because a lot of what street photography is just like serendipitous. You know, you got to be lucky, you got to be in the right place at the right time. And, you know, that's just not always going to happen. So I want to address a couple of the questions that I got from my most recent Fujifilm Xpro 2 video. And the first one is, where did I get my lens hood from? Now, the lens hood that I'm using on the Xpro 2 here is from a company called, Hauge. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it is a square lens hood right here. Looks very similar to what you would see like on a Summicron, and so that's why I got it. I think it kind of ties in the Xpro 2's look. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave in the comments below. But this lens hood is all metal. It's kind of expensive, and I think they only make it for like the 23mm f2 and the 35mm f2. So if you guys are interested, I'm going to leave a link in the description below to where you guys can pick it up. But that is the square lens hood right here, the Hauge square lens hood. I'm just not even gonna pronounce that anymore. Another really common question that I have been getting on the Xpro 2 is, you know, am I ever going to upgrade the camera body to something like the Xpro 3 or the X-T4? And to put simply, probably, yeah, I probably will in the future. I think right now though, in 2022, the Xpro 2 is at a great spot to where it's now starting to age. And as Fuji makes more cameras and there's newer iterations of the Xpro line, which I am dying to hear about, I think the Xpro 2 could potentially go down in price. I'm not saying, you know, that it's going to happen, but I'm just saying that, you know, hopefully Fuji releases a camera that makes a lot of people sell off their Xpro 2, because that's going to be a good thing for all of us who already think the Xpro 2 is one of the best cameras in the world. Maybe I'll just wait for the Xpro 4 if that's even going to happen, because I think there's just small incremental changes between the 2 and the 3. But yeah, those are the main two questions that I have been getting with the Xpro 2. And if you guys have any other, you know, questions, comments, or even like video suggestions on the Xpro lineup, leave them in the comment section down below. And who knows, maybe one of these days I'll make a video on it. That's gonna wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you guys want to see more POV street photography videos, leave a like down below, and also subscribe if you are new to the channel. I'll see you in the next one, guys. As always, Minolta Gang.